Hello everyone. So I would like to just share a testimony of mine of 2020. It was a difficult year because I lost two of my jobs because of COVID-19. One was in a school, so because obviously schools were shut, they did not have a requirement for me. Very difficult year financially. And another thing that happened as well is that we know that one of the Bollywood superstars committed suicide, and it affected me a lot because in my past I have contemplated suicide. I have contemplated taking my life, and when I think somebody else goes through the same thing, it hits you at a different point. I couldn't get over that for many months together. Also, my mother, she met with an accident, so it was very difficult for us as a family. I'm sure it was very difficult for her as well personally. Things happening and me feeling extremely down and extremely low about the things that have happened to me. But I pressed through, and I knew that God, of course He is with us, but He's with us especially in the times when it's difficult, especially in the times when it's hard. He shows us that He will never leave us nor forsake us at any time. Thankfully, in one of the NGOs that I work at, they continue to keep me, and I was able to get a basic amount by working there. I also volunteered at this place where we helped Indian nationals who were in Maldives, who were stuck there, and we kind of gave them counseling and psychological help. And it was a voluntary service. Of course, we were not expecting any money, but miraculously, the people who were heading that, they decided to give us a remuneration for the work that we had done. So the money came in unexpectedly, but just at the right time. Just how God works, He works at the right time. The thing of me not being able to get over this person's suicide, God just gave me this word saying that try and memorize verses which talk about me taking you out of loneliness, me taking you out of depression, me taking you out of your anxiety, me taking you out of these thoughts which make you fearful and scared of death. I just wrote verses and I stuck it on my cupboard, and every day I would memorize. And mind you, like first week, nothing happened. Like I was still having nightmares, I was feeling low. But after a week, one of my friends actually suggested that I would fast and pray. And I started doing that, and I was absolutely set free from feeling low and feeling depressed and even feeling fearful. And about my mother's accident, God healed her. I mean, of course, there is a rod in her leg, and there has been a big kind of hole in her leg because of the accident. But the doctor said that because the person who rescued her got her at the right time, her leg was saved. And I'm so thankful to God because of that. So God just showed me, like, you have problems emotionally, you have problems financially, you have problems in your family. Pray. Get on your knees and pray to me. Get on your knees and look to me. Because even in the word it says in Psalms that I look up to the heavens, and where does my help come from? It comes from the Lord our God. There are some verses that I would like to call out to encourage all of us this time. Matthew 11:28, which says that, "Come to me all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." 1 Peter 5:7 says, "Casting all your anxieties on Him because He cares for you." Psalm 23:4 says, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." Psalm 34:18 says, "The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit." I have just called out these verses because I think God has been with me, especially through 2020. It has been a difficult year where I went through phases of loneliness. I went through phases of feeling depressed, feeling like I want to give up on life. But God, through His people and through His word, encouraged me so much. And I really want to encourage you in the same way. We know that 2020 has gone by. We've had very difficult times. But as we look to the new year, we have more and more hope for the future, because it's our God who we are looking to, and not mere situations or mere human beings. I really want to thank all of you for listening to my testimony. I hope that you are encouraged by this testimony, and I hope that you see God in everything that you do. Thank you so much.